I know, Sandra. If they don't stop with that noise before 8 a.m., we gonna have to go to the city about them. Oh my goodness, look who's here. Sandra, you gonna have to go. I got to visit with my family. I will talk to you later, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming and checking on me. Hey, darling, come on over. Have a seat. Do you want some tea? No? Are you sure? All right. Because I can always hobble in there and get you some tea. Forgive me for not getting up. I sprained my ankle working in this garden. Oh, honey, you know how I am. Aunt Tootsie's got to do everything for herself. Now, let's stop yammering on about me and talk about you. How are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in what? 2 years. You can't do that to Aunt Tootsie. You know you are my favorite family. Aside from my own children, but they're a little bit out of sorts at the moment. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to discuss personal matters, but let's just say they need to work on their decision making when it comes to spending time with family or friends. But never mind that now. How you doing? Well, your mama told me you were having a little bit of a rough time. I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm really, really glad that you came down to spend a week with me because I'm going to treat you like this is your kingdom and I am your servant. A little limpy servant this week with my ankle, but we're going to be okay with that, okay? Yes, yes. Your uncle's going to help with anything that we need. Now he's out front working on that silly tree project of his. He's convinced that he's going to bring that apple tree back to life. He's not going to bring it back to life, but honey, you know, he's going to keep on trying. So, all right, well, tell me what's going on. Well, I'm so proud of you. One more year, and we are going to have a top of the line graduate in this family. No one else in this whole family of ours has a higher degree other than a basic college degree. So I'm super proud. I've been telling everyone. I was just telling Sandra that was over here. You know, she lives across the street. She's such a busybody. Let me tell you, she comes over here and spreads nonsense about all the neighbors. But we were talking about you earlier, about how proud I am of you. Yes, you are just the apple of my eye. I sincerely hope while you're here that you can convince little Billy Jr. that he needs to get his little rear in gear and get to college as well. I told him he could take a year off. He did have a difficult time, as you know, in high school. But I told him, 1 year is what you get, and then you need to get on to college. You know, I know he's super, super happy with what he's doing out there in the golf courses. I've never seen anything like it. That boy can plan out landscaping plans and watering and anything. He's the one that set up all of the sprinklers in the garden, and that little fountain that you hear in the back, that's 100% on him. I just bought the materials and he did it. That he has put in 2 water features at that golf course completely of his own design. They just love him there. But in order for him to get the lead position, they require him to have that degree, you know. Something agricultural, something, I don't know. Got to study all the maintenance of the grass and the whatever's watering and all the scientific stuff. And he's smart enough to do it. Well, he does his own thing. But anyway, listen to me prattling on. Oh, that family down the street that was here last time? No, they moved. Well, if you really want to know all the details, we'll get Sandra over here for lunch tomorrow. Yeah, she'll tell you all about it. But the short version is that they got divorced, and well, she wanted the house, he wanted the house, so they decided just to sell it, and they went their separate ways. Now she lives 2 streets over. Yeah, over there on Sunnydale. Yeah, she lives down there, and her youngest still plays with my youngest. Yeah, they're a couple of years apart. Will play. They don't play at that age. They hang out, is what the kids say. But either way, they hang out. Oh yeah, she's a doll. He was a little rough around the edges, and they just, God bless both their hearts, but they just didn't see eye to eye. I know I'm so bad talking about people I shouldn't. Lord, forgive me. Oh, Sandra is such a bad influence sometimes. I usually just let her prattle on, but I'm going to have to pray on that one for sure. Yes. Actually, it's fun, unseasonally cool here. Yes, we have been so blessed with the weather. I know the birds are just a singing. I just absolutely love it. No, the bugs haven't been bad at all, but you are fresh blood for them down here. So if they bother you, you just let me know, and we'll go inside or to the sunroom. The sunroom isn't quite finished, but all of the windows are up with the netting and everything, or screens, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. No, they don't bother me. So, oh, okay, little relationship trouble. Wait, don't tell me your mother texted me. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yes, that's his name. That's a very classic name, Noah. And how long y'all been together now? Oh, really? And he hasn't put a ring on your finger yet. No, I know y'all nowadays take your time. That's probably smarter. Your uncle and I, we were together and married after just 6 months of being together. And we fight like cats and dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love him to death. Oh, yes, I do. You know that. Did you text your mother and tell her that you were here? Well, let me call her just a moment. Can't believe you didn't call your own mother. Hi, darling. Yes. Yes, she's there just fine. We're sitting down having a chat right now. No, not about you. The whole world doesn't revolve around you. She's just fine. My ankle is fine. And my husband is more than capable of taking care of both of us. She's going to be treated like a little princess. I told you that. All right. Well, I love you. You'd have much, but okay. I'm not going to get involved in your love life. I love you. Bye-bye. Your mother. I know, since your daddy passed, your mother's been taking her sweet time getting back in the saddle of things, but she deserves to be happy too. You've been a very, very brave daughter in all of this, and I'm really proud of you, darling. Your mother's very blessed by you. I know, and your daddy loved you so much. Yeah. I'm very proud of you. Well, I was going to show you some things that your mother had left here with me from when her and your daddy were dating. And if you want any of them, you can have them. There's some little love letters and some silly stuff. He was such the romantic. I don't know. Your mother said she didn't want them back. But if you want them as memories, you're more than welcome. Yeah, it is such a shame, but he's with the Lord now, and he is safe, and you have your own guardian angel watching over you, and he's so proud of you, darling. He's so, so proud of you. Now you tell me all about this Noah. Let's talk about good things. Oh, no, not a good thing? Well, tell Aunt Tootsie all about it. Oh, so his parents are wanting him to hurry along and get married. Well, I understand, but he's like you and he wants to finish his degree first. Well, family pressure can be very difficult, but you need to stick to your guns, and I'm proud of him for wanting to stick to his. I fully support you both. You need to wait till you're both ready and settled. Well, yes, we both know you're going to get that promotion, but I agree you'd like to be settled and have a place to live and think about your future. Now you tell Aunt Tootsie, are you all thinking about children? Maybe, just maybe. All right. Well, you know I will come up and I'll either stay at your house if you want me there, or I'll stay right nearby and I'll babysit as long as you want so that you can relax and heal from having a baby. And whenever you're ready to go back to work, you know, it's not, you don't always want to send them off to daycare right away when they're such tiny little things. And Tootsie will be happy to babysit as long as you want. You don't need to do a darn thing. It would be my pleasure. Well, of course. My oldest can take care of the rest of the little ones, and my husband can step up and take care of them too. Aunt Tootsie is here for you anytime. Absolutely. That's what family's for, darling. So what else is going on? He bought you a promise ring. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, I wish we would have done promise rings. Yeah, your uncle and I, we got, like I said, we got together so quickly that it just, you know. Oh yeah, I completely agree. No. But hey, I'm so proud of you. Does your mother know? Oh, I'm the first. You are just a peach. You are just the peach of the whole family. I am just absolutely proud of you. Yes, your mother did tell me you were struggling with some of that anxiety. And I'm really, really glad that you came to me. I went through that too. Yes, I struggled with anxiety terribly after the birth of all my children. And when I had to quit work, I felt like a failure. But it's been for the best. Lord has His plans, and now I'm able to do things that I could never do when I was working. Right. Yes, I do. I go and sit with those who are not well enough to be at church, visit them in the hospital when they're able to have visitors, and it's safe for me to do so. Yeah, I do have to be careful, but don't worry, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Yes. Well, I'm hoping that once this new medication is proven effective, which my doctor really and truly thinks that it will be, that I'll be able to go back to work part-time, because I do miss working. But anytime I will take off if I'm working to take care of you, darling, okay? All right. So talk to me about this anxiety. You are good enough. Darling, I've been watching you since you were knee-high to a grasshopper, as they say. You have been nothing but a shining light in your mama's life. You are smart. You are caring. You are compassionate. You put others before you all the time, which be careful with that, okay? You gotta take care of you too. but you're beautiful inside and out, and you are absolutely delightful to be around. And I sincerely appreciate everything that you have done to hold this family together through all difficult times. And you do that with your friends. Yes, I remember Crystal and everything that she went through when her mama died. You were so good to her, and you were still dealing with your own daddy passing. See, you are just an absolute angel. You have got to quit being so hard on yourself and thinking that you're going to fail every time you walk out that door. Child, you are a star. You are. And you have got to love yourself. I know it's hard, darling, but look at all the things that you're doing. You're so close to having your master's. You're going to go on and get your doctorate. At least that's what your mama told me. Is that still in the works? Yeah? Well, good. You've already got a wonderful job. You've got a beautiful place that you're living at right now on campus. Better than most apartments around here. Oh? Really? Well, I think that's a grand idea if you and Noah rent a house. Is it just rental or is it rent to own? Rent with the option to buy. Well, that's wonderful. Well, yes, I agree. No, not until you're ready, but it's good that you're looking. Yeah. No, I totally agree. But it is good that you're out there looking at the market, because the market is what the market is. So, there's nothing wrong with dreaming. And that's what I'm talking about. You need to look positively at your future. That's what's helped me the most, is when I feel that anxiety welling up in me, I look at the positive things now and in the future. I look at the things that I've accomplished. In your case, you already have your degree. You already have a job. You're almost finished with your other degree. And you have a wonderful relationship with what sounds like a true winner of a gentleman. Please tell me he's a gentleman. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. I was going to get a little upset. Where's he from? You're kidding. Well, you may have not turned out to be a Southern belle like I wanted you to, but at least you're going to have a Southern gentleman. I know I'm old school, don't remind me, but I'm very proud to hear that. And how about his family? Have you met them? Okay. Well, so his mama's a little strict. I am too with my own. It's all right. I trust me, you'll win her over in a heartbeat. Yeah, she's just going to be protective of her little man. That's how mamas are. I'm still the same with my oldest. He's always going to be my little baby. And your Noah's going to be his mama's little baby too. Now, you need to put your foot down and remind her that you are the primary woman in his life. And that's another thing you have going for you. Yes, absolutely. Now, let's talk about what you'd like to do this week. I know you wanted to go swimming. Yes, we can go down to the creek and act like fools if you wish. I can't get in with my ankle, but I can dip my other toe. Of course I can walk down there. I got crutches, we'll be fine. It's not that difficult. Of course. Now, I'd like you to go and see this one friend of mine, because I think you would be just the friend that they need. She's a sweet old lady, and you said you're always looking for a new pen pal to talk to. She will email if you want, or she'll do old school snail mail. But I think it'd be nice for you to have a friend with a little bit of life experience. And she can talk to you about anything you're struggling with too. And she's not going to tell me where. She's a very, very private soul. But you know you can tell Aunt Tootsie anything. Of course you can. Now, is there anything else bothering you? No? Well, look, I want to assure you that everyone in this family is so proud of you. They may not tell you, but they are in their hearts. You are an amazing, smart, beautiful soul of a woman. And you're beautiful inside and out. And I don't want you to ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay? You are good enough. You do matter. And you are loved by so many people, me included. You are just an absolute angel and a delight. And I'm so, so proud of you. All right. Do you want some lunch? Have you eaten anything today? Well, what would you like for lunch? Of course, I can make those little cucumber sandwiches that you like. You want anything else with it? I do actually have a bowl of that coleslaw that you like that I made just for you. It's been sitting in the fridge 2 days, so you know it's going to be just perfect and tangy just for you. You want anything else? Do you think Aunt Tootsie does not have homemade chocolate chip cookies for you? Of course I do. We have all afternoon to talk, okay? Do you want to eat out here or in the house? In the house? All right. Well, let me call your uncle and we'll get all those things brought in and get you settled in your room. I'll get you some lunch and we can sit down and chat, okay? I would love to watch that movie you've been telling me about. Do you want to watch while we eat? I don't mind. We don't have to eat at the table. Dinner's at the table. That's the only rule in the house. Lunch can be in front of the TV watching a movie. All right. Well, listen, Angel, I'm really glad that you're here. We're going to have a great visit. You tell me anything you want to do, and Aunt Tootsie's going to make it happen, okay? Yes, I love you, darling, and you are wonderful. Don't you ever forget that, okay? I'm so proud of you. So glad you're here.